Hey y'all, Isaac Huddleston here. Today, it's not much of an update. I just had the idea. I just got back from Walmart and getting my tires changed. And I bought a vinyl, and I bought a vinyl holder, or a box, I guess. It's right here. It's pretty nice. But, basically, if you can hear me, basically, I just wanted to showcase some of the vinyls I had and show off some of the ones that I will get probably in the future. Or I'll explain some of the ones that I'll get in the future. So, might as well start from front to back. Open the lid. See what we got. Start off. I don't got any A through H yet. I only have less than 10 right now. So, If I Know Me, Morgan Wallen. He's got all these songs on there. Give you a second to read that, if you're even there. It's one of his kickoff albums. The inside of it. This is pre how Morgan Wallen is now. I think he was growing out his mullet by the time he was recording this. Surprisingly, I think he only has like one song that he. There's one, two. Actually, there's two. 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of writers on that song. About 5 songs out of here that he wrote. It's not bad. Not many artists write all of their songs. I only know a few. I don't know what this is, but it's on there. I don't know a few that pretty much write all of their songs. Yeah, kickoff album. This is what really made him pop off. After I think it was Up Down with Florida Georgia Line, and then Whiskey Glasses, and Chasing You. Those were the ones that I believe were on the radio. I'm not really sure. This was right before he dropped this, and then a few years later, I guess that whole thing that happened with him. So, it's a pretty good album. I've listened to it plenty times. So, next up, a classic, 2000, his first album as well, Josh Turner. This one just released on vinyl, so I had to pick that one up. It's only got, 11 songs on it. It's not bad. The inside, I don't think there is an inside, but there's this, back of it. It's a pretty nice vinyl. I've only listened to a few of these songs, actually. Sadly, actually. Josh Turner, I grew up on Josh Turner. He's been one of my favorite artists, just growing up in general. That one song, Your Man, I'm pretty sure that was like the first known song that my parents always said that I would sing when I was younger, still in a little seat, whatever. Josh Turner, he's a legend in my book. Long Black Train, at least top 5 favorite songs right now, all in all. I re-listened to it a little while ago, and it's just been amazing. I've only heard maybe the first 4 songs on this album. I have a record player right here that I've been trying to use a whole lot more, that I bought recently, that I want to start listening to a whole lot more of these without being on my phone constantly about it. Alright, next up, Hardy, The Mockingbird and the Crow. This one, I loved it. It was great. I remember just sitting there waiting, or when he announced it, he did that video about it. It was pretty nice. It's a half country, half rock. I didn't know if I expect to like the rock a whole lot more than I did, but I loved it. I think the rock side was probably better than, actually no, I take that back. They're both pretty equal. On that Josh Turner one, I think the only song that was on the radio was Long Black Train, so one of the favorite ones. This one, I know Truck Bed just released to the radio. Red is on the radio. Wait in the Truck has been on the radio for a while. I think Sold Out and Jack might have been on rock radio for a while. But here's the inside. That's pretty nice right there. We got the countryside where he's all nice, and then the I believe this is the countryside. I know it looked probably more the rock side, but the guitar is intact. But then this one, I think it's just the rock side with the guitar crash right there. Maybe I should have gone through and shown you all these. I'll go back and show you all those ones for the actual vinyls itself. This is the countryside. It's black. It's got side A, side B, and then on the rock side, I might have to pull this one out. Yeah, this is this. And it's white, and then the inside is black. This one's nice. That's side C and side D, I believe. But this one was great. I think it's settled my love for Hardy and how like great of an artist he really is. Great songwriter as well. He's just all in all one of the greatest. He writes half the songs. He wrote half the songs for Morgan on his If I Know Me album, where his name was on there multiple times. But he's a great artist. You've probably listened to him plenty of times if you listen to Morgan. So next up, this is one I just bought. Parker McCollum's Never Enough. This one's at Walmart, and I think I got the exclusive version. It doesn't have anything on the inside, sadly. But you can't really see the names of those ones. They're a lot tinier. This one, Handle on You. Let me see. I don't think anybody else. Maybe Tales I Lose. That's the song I mainly know. I really haven't listened to this album whatsoever, but I really wanted it. But I think both of them, they're clear. And this is really nice right here. Having them clear. Something I didn't expect until maybe like I was looking at it on the way home from driving, and I was like, I saw that was clear. I was like, wow, I didn't expect that. It comes with this poster, I guess. I don't know. He's got plenty of other albums, but I'll get to those later, maybe. I actually didn't put them on my list because I didn't think about it. And then, next up, one of the biggest albums of 2023 right now, One Thing at a Time, Morgan Wallen. Here's the back. He's got his, how many songs? 36 songs. He's got that parental advisory warning. The inside, it's just him. I'm pretty sure he posted this somewhere. Down here, just thanking everybody, thanking the Lord, thanking his parents, thanking everybody on his team. But this one has 3 discs. I believe this half is on one, this half is on another, this half is on another, which is ridiculous. I saw this one at Walmart as well. I ordered this one a few weeks after it dropped. But here, this is the most of all of the ones that look like this. And the vinyl is orange. You know he had to do orange because of his love for Tennessee, love for the Vols. But at Walmart there was a baby blue version, and I really missed out. So maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. I'll probably just stick with this one because this one is nice. But this album, all of these songs are great. There's some that maybe I'll skip every once in a while. Thinking About Me, that one's a good one. It's just not most of my style, but I'll still listen to it. Tennessee Fan, I think I've listened to it constantly. But every one of these songs, they're great. It's got Hardy, Ernest, and Eric Church on it. It was just great. One of my favorite songs on here is definitely either Keith Whitley or F-150-50. But this was his most recent album, so it's just all in all great. I listen to it like day in, day out, whenever I can. If I'm not listening to my whole country playlist that I have set up somewhere. Alright, next up, let's see. We'll skip this one that's not much of a... I'll show it, I guess. Someone called Project 863. It was a channel I watched on YouTube for a while, but it kind of died out, and it just wasn't that great anymore. But this was the music that was mixed for it. It was nice. Michael Badal, as you see here, right here, Michael Badal. He is a Grammy-winning producer now, and that's pretty good on him. But yeah, I guess that's something. I don't know why I bought it. I just kind of did. It was a really kind of a dumb mistake, but who knows? What else do I got? What else do I got? Okay, I think this is the last album I have. It's not a country album, but it's Post Malone's 12th Carat Toothache, and I loved this album as well. Here's the back. It's got all the songs. I don't listen to this one constantly. I thought that was a scratch for a second. Inside, 12th Carat Toothache. I'll go back and show you that one, that color of that vinyl as well, because I completely forgot about it. It's not. It's probably the cooler vinyl I've had, but this one is blue. I think they're all three blue. This one's nice. This one's got half the songs. The other one has the other half. I believe the other side is blue as well. So let me check that one real quick. Yeah, it's also blue. Okay. But this one's got some good songs. Reputation, Lemon Tree, and let's see, Wasting Angels with the Kid Laroi. They're all pretty good. When I'm not listening to country, it's definitely either Post Malone or some other artists as well. So I'll go into that here shortly as well. Let me go back through and show you all these other vinyls. I believe I got that right there. Okay, this one. It's not my favorite. Like I said, it's not my favorite album whatsoever, but it's pretty cool. The vinyl is probably the coolest one I had. They had some money to do this, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty sick. I kind of like that. But like I said, it's not really it's more of a techno album. I just kind of like the music to it originally, but I really haven't listened to it since. So, yeah, that one we showed that one. I showed that one. Josh Turner's Long Black Train. Let's go back and show this one. I think this one's just a black one. Yeah, it's just a black vinyl. It's got side 1 and side 2 on it. And then, where was this at? Right there. The next one was If I Know Me, so. I think this one's also just black, but yeah, it's right there. Alright, next up, now I'm just going to be sharing some future vinyls that I will have. I don't have pictures of them. If you come across this, then you'll just have to look it up for yourself. I don't have a few of like other genres of ones. I'll just name the ones that the names of them. I might go through the albums. I know them all. So his debut album, Ben Burgess, the music outlaw himself. He's written plenty of music constantly throughout the years. I just realized how old he was. He's like either pushing 40 or he's already in his 40s. And I didn't know he was that old. I thought he was a brand new artist, probably around like 25, 26. But no, he's pushing. He's been doing it. He's been in the game for a long time. But Tears the Size of Texas. I first listened to that song while I was just at work. I was like, I've heard this guy. He wrote a bunch of songs for Morgan Wallen. He's with this song in Morgan Wallen. It's Outlaw, but that's a great album. Started a band. Ain't Got No Phone. Tears the Size of Texas. Those are just some of the songs. I think there's probably like 12. It's I know he has like 2 murder ballads on there, and the rest are just country cowboy songs that he says that's on there. But those are some of the greatest songs I've listened to. He's a great artist. Writes for Morgan, writes for himself. He writes all of his music. He writes for Hardy sometimes. He wrote a bunch of Hardy's like first songs as well, like Sign Sober You. It was on his All She Left Was Me EP. And they just blew me out of the water. They're all so good. Next up, Cameron Marlowe. It was also his debut album, We Were Cowboys. That's a great album as well. It's got a few songs. We Were Cowboys, of course. Growing a blank right here. Does it have to be over? Over now? Uh, can't think of any on the top of my head. If I think some while I'm talking, I'll get Fool Me Again. There it is. Those are great songs. He just released some live versions of those songs called Live from London. It was Over Now, Ain't Enough Whiskey, and Fool Me Again. They're all so good. But that album is just great, greater than ever. So, next up, of course, surprisingly, I don't have this one, but Dangerous, the double album. I don't know why I haven't gotten it yet. I just looked at Walmart about probably an hour ago. It's not there. I think it's just sold out because everybody's buying it. It's got, I don't know how many songs on it. I know it's probably around like 20, between less than 30, less than the many he has now. But I think it was probably 24 songs. But I want the one with it's got 2 extra songs on it. It's got one from the Sand in My Boots Dangerous session, and then This Side of the Dust Cloud. Those are extra songs that he added to it, but one of my top favorite artists, all in all, Morgan Wallen. He's great. He just got back from his 6-week rest, and he already just sold out an entire stadium in Chicago. So he's just great. And next up, surprisingly, I don't have this one as well. A Rock by Hardy. I believe that was his debut album. He's had 2 EPs before that, and then those are just some great songs. When I went to see Morgan live, I saw Jason Aldean. I was going to see Cameron, but we were late to the show. So, but I saw Hardy. Hardy was before Morgan, and his was crazy. He just lit up the entire stadium. I believe there were like 40,000 people there, and it was ridiculous. And that was at the Bristol Stadium up in Bristol, Tennessee. So, the next up, it's not one that I just kind of threw it on there. I was looking through my Spotify playlist, and I saw it on there. So I was like, all right, I guess I have every song on there, I guess. I don't know all of them, but Religiously, the album by Bailey, he released it probably back in June. It's pretty good. There's some songs I like there. Religiously is good. I think A Rock and a Hard Place is on there, but I don't think it should be on there because it was on like his EP. He singled it, and I don't know. He just kind of pushed it with that. Hopefully he's not trying to put it on his next album, whenever that'll be. It'll probably sometime in the next like 3 years, unless he's trying to push it. So he's rising up there. He was at NASCAR, and he had a car. I can't remember what number it was or who sponsored it, but he's been rising up there. He's been pretty good. Those are all the ones that I've had named up there so far, but I'm gonna get more Josh Turner ones. And there's this low band. It's called Radio Company. If you've ever seen the show Supernatural, there's the Dean Winchester guy. He's played by Jensen Ackles. He's the lead singer of it, and he's got some great songs, some great hits. Drowning, City Grown Willow, and Sounds of Someday. Those are my 3 favorite songs that I know, but they have 2 albums right now. I believe they're releasing another one soon, but those are all the country ones I could think of. And the other genre ones, then I'll probably get more Post Malone. He's got Stoney, Beer Bongs and Benlians, and Hollywood's Bleeding. And now in the next, I believe like July 28th, he's got another one called Austin. It's got a truck on it. So I'm not going to be surprised if it's not going to be a half country album, because he's Brad Paisley. I might get some of his stuff, I might not, but he writes songs for Post Malone as well. Some songs, I don't know how many, but they're just, I guess they're connected somehow. And he covered one of his songs for a live thing, and it was amazing. It was I'm Gonna Miss Her. That's a great song by Brad Paisley. I think he just released another song called like So Many Summers, but I didn't listen to it yet. I haven't got the chance to, but yeah. Next up, the legend Juice WRLD. I listen to his music from time to time. It's great. He's got, what is it? I can't think of one of them in the order. It's, if I could think of it, Goodbye and Good Riddance, Death Race for Love, Legends Never Die, Fighting Demons. He's got a new one coming out soon. I don't know when it'll be. It'll be his last one since he passed in 2019, I believe, December 8th. But that's a great artist, very impactful to the today's society, and just all out great. So I'm gonna get eventually maybe those fours. I gotta get more albums in general, and vinyls. But that was just the type of video I wanted to do today because I haven't posted anything recently. But thank you for watching and just looking through all the vinyls. I'll update y'all on any other vinyls that I get. I'll probably have to write them down or maybe I'll just rewatch myself do this video. So I don't know. But thank y'all for watching, I guess, and just keep up for the shorts that I'll post. I still got to do another update video, which I haven't. So, but I'll see you guys later. See ya.